Hello and welcome to Ritual Flow. This is our chair yoga class, so grab a sturdy chair and come and join me. We're going to begin with our hip bones nicely grounded on our chair and our feet firmly planted on the earth. I want you to go ahead and take a nice deep breath in as you roll those shoulders up and back to straighten out that spine. Your hands can just be nice and relaxed on the lap. And when you're ready, I invite you to close your eyes. We'll begin with 3 big breaths to center us and relax us down. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Inhale deeply, feeling the breath filling up the body. And gentle exhale, softening all the way down. One more big inhale. And a soft and slow exhale to release what we do not need. Staying relaxed, keeping the eyes closed. Take a nice inhale in. And bring your awareness down into your feet. Feel into the sensation of your feet grounding into the earth. From the tips of your toes to the heels. Feeling all the sensation. Inhale deeply and bring your awareness up into your hips. Breathing into the space that your hips take up. Feeling them on the chair, relaxing the lower limbs down. Inhale deeply and bring your awareness up into your shoulders now. Breathing into the space that your shoulders take up. Relaxing them down, releasing the stress that you may be holding here. And breathing into the shoulders. Inhale deeply. And bring your awareness throughout your body now. As you breathe in, feel that breath expanding through every little corner of your body. Feel into the sensations that may come up. And exhale to relax the body down. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, we're going to bring the chin down towards the chest, releasing the back of the neck. With an inhale, we're gonna roll that chin up to one side and all the way around for nice gentle head circles. Breathing deeply, releasing any stress in the neck or tension. And we're going to reverse our circle, taking it the other way. Keeping that breath alive. Give me one more circle and we'll meet back in the center. Wonderful. We're going to take one hand and grab onto that side of our chair. With the other, take a nice big inhale as you sweep that arm up and over for a side stretch. Making sure both hips are nicely grounded on the chair. We're just reaching that arm over to get a nice stretch all of the ribs and side body and shoulders. Nice deep breaths into the belly here. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale to release it down. We're going to take it to the other side, bringing the other hand to your chair. And with a nice big inhale, we sweep the other arm up and over. Inhale to lift back up. Exhale to relax it all down. Woo. We're going to warm up the spine. So we're going to bring both hands to the back of the chair. We're going to reach back with the arms. I'm going to turn my chair so you can see. I'm going to grab onto the back. And sitting up a little bit towards the edge of the chair, making sure those feet are nicely grounded. We're going to roll those shoulders up and back to open up the chest. And then we're going to push that belly out, arching the spine. From here, you can look up towards the ceiling with your head and breathe deeply into that whole front body. Arching the back as much as you want. Pressing those feet into the ground. And breathing. With an exhale, bring it back. Release the arms. Ooh, shake it out. Take a nice cleansing breath here. Come back to the body. We'll do it again. Bringing those hands to the back of the chair, holding on nice and tight. Bringing those feet firmly into the ground. We're going to take a nice inhale to push that belly out. Open the chest, roll those shoulders back. Look up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Nice deep breaths here. Exhale, bring yourself back. Ooh. Release the arms, shake them out. Whew. We'll do that one more time. All right, take a nice breath in. Exhale out. We'll bring the hands back towards the chair. Inhale to push that belly forward. Open the chest. Arching that back and looking towards the ceiling. Exhale to release. Whew. This time, take a nice big inhale in. And as you exhale, we're gonna bring the body down to a forward fold. You can bring the hands to the floor and just hang that body over the legs to kind of reverse the arching of the back. Breathe deeply here. Ground the feet and inhale to roll it up gently. Wonderful. Let's take a nice cleansing breath. Inhale. And full exhale, release. We're going to open up the shoulders a little bit more for our next exercise. So I want you to bring the hands right in front of you in prayer. Bring those palms nice and together. And the forearms are going to squeeze together as much as you can as well. Bringing those elbows in. We are squeezing those forearms into the midline. You can feel it in your chest here as you squeeze tightly. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to open up the arms, keeping those elbows bent and opening all the way as far back as you can. Stretching the shoulders and chest here. We're stretching our pectoral muscles. So guiding with the elbows, we're going to push them out as much as you can. Holding here. Deep breath in as you bring those elbows in towards the midline once again. Squeezing the hands together and the elbows. Feel it in the chest. Exhale to open up and push those elbows open. Breathing into your chest here. Inhale, bring those forearms back together. Exhale, open. Inhale, squeeze them in. Exhale, open. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, open. Breathe into your heart center here. And with an exhale, release the arms. Ooh, shake it out. All right, we're gonna do that again. So make sure you're nicely grounded on your chair and comfortable. When you're ready, We're going to bring those hands back up and together into the center. Give me a nice big breath in. Squeezing those forearms together. Exhale to open the chest. Inhale, bring it in and squeeze. Exhale, open. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open those elbows. Breathe into the center. And exhale to release. Whew. Wonderful. We have activated our upper body. Now, we're going to move on to our abdominals. Let's get a little core work done. So, let's scoot towards the front of our chair. And we're going to bring the toes to the floor. Then, we're going to lean the body back slightly to help us engage this core center. So just a little bit of a lean back to feel that core engaging to help you hold together. From here, give me a nice inhale to raise those arms up and overhead, bringing them together. With an exhale, we're going to swing those arms down and lift one knee to clap underneath that leg. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale, bringing those arms down, other leg reaches up. We clap underneath. And we lift for an inhale. Exhale to crunch, bring that knee up, clap. Inhale to come back up. Other side, give us a crunch and lift. Wonderful, keep it going. We lift that knee, clap and lift. Exhale, clap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, clap. Lift, clap and lift. Feel those crunches in the abdominals, keeping that core engaged. Whew, we're picking up the pace. Crunch and up. Up. Exhale. Whew, you got this. We can do it. I'm going for one more on each side, and clap, and lift, and clap, and lift, and exhale to relax back. Woo, you can relax back into your chair. Give yourself a nice little shake of the legs, of the arms. That was great. A nice cleansing breath, coming back to the body. And prepare, because we are doing that again. We're gonna bring ourselves to the front of our chair, bringing the toes to the floor. We're gonna lean it back a little bit to engage that core. And we're gonna lift those hands up over our head. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, we're crunching, bring that clap underneath the leg. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale, take it to the other side, lift that knee, clap underneath, and bring it up. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, clap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, clap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, clap. Inhale, lift. You got it. Come on. And clap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more on each side. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. Woo! Let that go. You got it. Oh yeah, we're working. We're getting stronger. Whew, take a nice breath. Come back to center, because we're gonna do that one more time. You got it. Let's go. We're getting our abs on. All right. Let's get back to it. Bringing those toes to the ground. Leaning back. 2. Tighten up the core. Bringing those hands up over the head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, crunch, clapping underneath. And open. Crunch. 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 Open. Last one on each side. Crunch. Open. Last clap. Make a big clap. And open. Exhale. Release. Whew. That was great. All right. We're going to bring one hand to the opposite knee. And the other arm is going to reach up and over to the back of the chair for a little twist. So we can really stretch those abdominals since they've done so much work. Deep breath here. With an exhale, we're going to release the twist. So we can take it to the other side. Other hand comes across to the opposite knee. And we reach up and over to the back of the chair. Whoo, sitting up nice and tall. Breathing into the belly. Exhale to release. Wonderful. We've done the upper body. We've done the center core. Now we're going to move on to the hips and legs. So we're going to stay seated at the top of our chair so we can bring our legs out into a V. Our feet can point outwards as well, just like the knees. I want to make sure that that core is nice and engaged to keep us centered and sitting up tall. And our hands can come to the hips, or you can grab onto the chair for a better base. And we're going to start with marches, keeping our legs out to the side for a nice deep stretch in our hip. So when you're ready, let's take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, we're going to lift one knee off the ground. and then set it back down. And then we take the other knee and lift and bring it down, making sure we're sitting up nice and straight, chest up, lifting a knee and down, and the other knee and down. And going back and forth, nice and tall here. We're working our hip flexors, stretching them out, trying to bring them up one at a time. Keeping that core engaged. You're doing great. Let's keep going. Nice and slow. Feeling those hips moving up and down. Breathing into them. One more on each side. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Take a nice breath of relaxation here. We're going to do that again, but this time we're going to add an extension. So as we lift the knee, we're going to extend it out. We'll bend it back and then bring it down. So we're going to lift the knee, extend the leg, bend it, and bring it down. We're doing this slow and controlled to strengthen those legs and hip flexors. I know you got this. Let's do it. Planting those feet nice and wide, holding onto your chair, and keeping that spine nice and tall. Inhale to lift the knee. We're going to extend the leg, bend the knee, and bring it down. Inhale, lift the knee, extend, bend, and bring it down. Lift, extend, bend, release. Lift, extend, bend, bring it down. Ooh, you might be feeling it in the hip flexors. That is exactly what we want. Lifting the knee, extending, bending, and bringing it down. Lift, extend, bend, release. Again, lift. I don't want you to lean the body either. Keep it nice and centered. Extend the leg, bend, release. Last one on this side. Lift, extend, bend, and release. Let's bring those legs in a little bit. Shake it out. I know that could be a little bit hard on the hips there, but you are strengthening your hip flexors, and that is going to help you with your mobility, your flexibility, and overall walking and moving. So, you know we're going to do it again. When you're ready, let's bring those legs back out into a V. Grab onto your chair and open the chest, sitting up nice and straight, engaging the core. Inhale to lift the knee, extend the leg, bending, and release. Other knee lifts, extends, bends, release. Inhale, lift, extend, bend, release, and lift, extend, bend, release. lift, extend, bend, release, and lift, extend, bend, release, lift, extend, bend, release, lift, extend, bend, release. Going one more on each side. Lift the knee, extend the leg, bend, and release. Last one. Lift the knee, extend, bend, and release. Woo! Shake it out. Shake those hips. Bring the legs together if they need. Whatever you need. Breathe into those hips. Let them go. They've done a lot. All right, for our next exercise, we're going to keep our focus on the legs. So we're going to come back to that starting position that we were just in with the legs pointed out. This time, we're going to do some lunges. One leg is going to point out towards one side. The other knee, we're going to bring in and down towards the floor. With that, our hip is going to rotate to follow that leg so that we can rotate the whole body towards the grounded leg. So we're facing one side. As you rotate that knee, you can bring that foot towards the toes. So you're on the toes in the back. Your knee is down towards the floor, and that hip is facing the other way. The other foot is also bent and grounded firmly into the ground. So we're turned to one side completely. Once you are here with your legs, give me a nice inhale to reach those arms up over the head. Engaging that core, of course. Keeping that spine nice and straight. We're holding here. Give me 3 big breaths. You got it. Pressing those feet into the floor. One more. 3. Go ahead and release those hands. And we're going to lift that back knee up to open back to our center position. Beautiful. We're going to take it to the other side now. So the opposite front foot is going to point out, while the back knee is going to come down towards the floor, lifting onto the back toes. And we're rotating those hips to point towards the front knee. Making sure both feet are firmly planted on the ground, pushing through. You can feel it in this thigh right here. When you're ready, inhale to reach up and over. 3 big breaths. 1. 2. 3. Exhale. Releasing those arms and lifting that back knee. Coming back to your center. Yay! All right, let's go back to the other side. Coming back to our starting position. We rotate those toes out and bring that knee down towards the floor, coming on to the back toes. Planting that foot firmly in the front, making sure that hip is fully turned to one side. You can feel that nice stretch on that thigh. Inhale, lift those arms. We're here for 4 breaths. You got it. Inhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. Release the arms. Bring it back to center. Take a nice deep breath here. I'm going to do one more side. Bring those toes out first. And the knee down. Coming onto the back toes. Rotating those hips to point to one side. Bring those feet to the ground. Inhale. Lunge. 4 breaths. Inhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. Release. Come back to center. Ooh, and bring those legs back in together. Shake it out. Yay! You've done it. All right, we have one last exercise. And for this exercise, we're going to stand up and come behind our chair. So, let's go. Let's move our chair, or you can just walk around to the back. Standing behind your chair, we're going to bring both hands to the back of the chair. And then we're going to walk the feet back a few steps so that our chest can come down between the arms, opening up the shoulders. Go ahead and have the knees bent a little bit and push those hips up and back. We're here in a variation of a down dog. Pushing that chest down towards the floor, allowing the shoulders to open up. Deep breaths here, grounding those feet firmly into the ground. Pushing those hips up and back. Deep breath. With an inhale, gently walk the feet back forward towards the chair. Exhale, release. Whew, how did that feel? We're feeling the stretch in the back body here? I hope so. All right, we're gonna go for another stretch. Take a nice deep breath in. Full breath out. Grab onto your chair there and walk those feet back little by little until you can bring your chest down towards the floor through your hands and push those hips up and back. Engage the core here as well. You want it nice and tight to make sure that spine is nice and flat. If you need to keep the knees bent a little bit, go ahead and do so. We're here for 4 breaths. Inhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. Inhale, walk it back up. Exhale, release and relax the body. Woohoo! Wonderful. Let's come back to our chairs. Nice and seated to finish off our class. As you sit, make sure your feet can be nicely grounded on the floor. We're grounding the hip bones right back into our chair. We're going to bring those knees out once again for the last time into a V. Making sure the hips and feet are firmly on the earth and on your chair. Nice big inhale here as you bring the arms up and overhead. With an exhale, we're going to forward fold, bring the hands to the ground, relaxing the body down. Feel a nice stretch in the hips, pressing through those feet. Relax the head. Ground the feet firmly into the ground. Inhale to roll it back up. Exhale, release. Ooh, bring those legs back to center. Release the arms down onto your legs. Give me a nice big inhale in. Full exhale, release. Thank you all so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!